What's up, everybody? Dwayne here again. Today we're going to talk about voice recordings. My son Logan does a lot of commercials, and he does self tapes from home, and he also does voiceover, right, for television shows. So there are times when we need to do very good quality voice recordings for auditions and self tapes, right? Right now we're just using a bedroom in our house, right? I'm actually recording here. Our room doesn't have any special sort of insulation to try to cut down any of the noise or the extra reflection from the sound, right? Right now we've just got it set up right now for like it's got a pretty plain backdrop, right? Which they say you should just have a normal, ordinary backdrop for self tapes, right? We've got some lighting. I'll show you just some basic lighting that I'm using to light me up right now, so it's not too dark, right? And but to do a better job of voiceover recording, where you're not filming but you're just recording the audio, we decided to build a recording studio in the closet, right? Instead of putting all kinds of, you could put sound deadening on the walls, right? You've seen them, they kind of look jaggedy, or you can use those big professional sort of panels that, stop the reflection and deaden the sound, right? The easier way that we're trying to do it is just do it in a closet, just your ordinary closet in a room, right? We're going to turn that into our studio. Let me show you that. Alrighty, so here's the closet and how it's been transformed. Very simple. We put it together in, like, I don't know, less than an hour or so, right? Clear it out, of course, right? We didn't even take out the shelf that's in there. All we did was put a very thick blanket along the walls, right, from top to bottom. And then at the top, you can see I got another blanket just fastened to the walls, and then it would come down and close him off when he's doing recording. So he's got insulation from all sides, right? Our studio is just made up of a Audio-Technica 2035. It's got the pop filter, the stand. I've even built in a little light for him, right? So when he is closed in, he's not completely in the dark, right? That's literally just some LEDs you can buy off of Amazon or in a local store, right? To turn on and off. And then we've got little clips so you can put his scripts and things like that on the wall and be able to see it, right? He's got enough space to move back and forth in case, he's got to do some louder, yelling, things like that. You don't want to be too close to the mic, but, and you can adjust the height of the mic as well, right? We've got that hooked up to Focusrite 2i2 for recordings, and we've even got another system in case we want to hook up a lav mic, right? The laptop, and we've also got it set up so you can actually plug it into lightning port of a phone and just record straight to a phone. Alrighty, so here's what it sounds like just in an ordinary room, right? I'm right up on the mic as you would normally speak into it or even sing, right? And none of my walls have any sort of sound deadening or insulation on them. So this is how the recording would sound. Alrighty, so here we are in the booth that we've made, right? Hoping to get a slightly cleaner sound than outside of the booth, right? I'm speaking into the mic right now, but let me just move it so that I'm talking directly into it, right? See if you can see a difference. This is with the three walls covered. The actual door part is still open, but you can try to judge as to whether this has made any difference than standing outside of the room itself. And now I'm going to close the fourth wall to see if you see a difference. Alrighty, so now we have the fourth wall closed and hopefully a lot less reflection going into the mic. I haven't checked the gain. I think it's where it should be, but you can see for yourself and see if this sounds any better, any cleaner, right? We feel that it has made a pretty good improvement on just doing it in the standard room. Of course, this is just for pure voiceover. You're not going to usually film video along with it like kind of what I'm doing here. But if my son was to sing a song, right, and we were to record it for YouTube or something, we'd probably just do it with the three walls, or outside, right, in the full room. Overall, this has done the job, right, and put out a very clean recording for us, and worked well and didn't cost us much money. Just found we happen to have these sort of blankets around. It's just the LEDs. Of course, all the sound equipment, you want a good quality sound equipment, but I've done my research on the mics, right? He's also got headphones, sorry. So if you need to, we've plugged in headphones, right? Audio Technicas again, decent quality. He would wear that inside the booth, and so he can hear himself, right? But yeah, it's worked really well. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, hopefully this has helped you out. I know that there's a lot of people out there right now that try to set up, good quality booths without having, you don't want to spend a fortune, right? But during COVID, yeah, you've had to do more self-tapes, and you've definitely had to do a little bit more recordings, right, from home. But yeah, hopefully this has been helpful. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, right, so I can do some more videos for you. Thanks.